Good morning. My name's Kim. Welcome to my channel, 5 Mirror Tarot. I hope you're doing well. We're going to get into it, all of it. And I thank you for clicking on this video. This will be a channel message for you, for your highest good. And I trust this message has found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you. I welcome you. If you've never been here before, welcome. We got some new subscribers, y'all. You get in here and you get cozy. And I thank you so very much for being in this moment. And as always, collective, I love you so, so much. And I'm so very proud of you. Now then, while we're at it, let's release the karma for the higher good of the entire collective. Consciousness that includes your feckless, difficult people. So let's put your channeled message into context so it stays relevant and timely. And I'm mindful, if memory serves, this is a timeless reading. No matter when you click on and view the entire video, and share my videos with your loved ones. Well, now, verily thy spirit is magical. Many have forgotten the old ways, but the soul carries wisdom of the past into this new day. Such a gift. You have the sight. You see the world as it was before, and with all of its wonder. Oh, yeah. Now then, the other ones, the fix, are now the Verde, Prato wounds. Don't cover up your whitewash your wounds. Don't sugarcoat your wounds. This is the Fraud here. And this is another fairy oracle, the fairy tale oracle. From the Shadows and Light. The fixa, to sweep toxic crap under the rug. You don't want to do that. Or the fixer wants you to cleave unto a big dose of self-deception. Don't you do it. Instead, you go for your best intentions. You think about how you handle difficulties that do need your attention, because they need to be faced and resolved. You don't like covering problems up anyway. Facing it, even if things are scary. Well, don't you sugarcoat it. That won't do. If it's a bitter pill to take, a bitter pill it is. You're not going to sugarcoat it. Now then. The first one is... the Verde Prato is the scandalous little fairy tale. Get the children out of the room. To tell you, collective, you're an imaginative, very imaginative, and I'm here to validate your belief that you are in alignment from about some of you from 3 centuries ago. Well, you and I this morning, collective, because I feel the same way you do. I'm perfectly at home 300 years past, in another time. So let's adopt the persona of fellow fairy faith and time travelers, our soul tribe. We're all friendly, enchanted denizen of the fairy realm on 5 Mirror Tarot. We have fun here. I must not dismiss your belief. What we do is expand on this magical space right here on my channel. Well met, young traveler. I perceive by the light in thine eyes that thou art not from this modern day. Rather, a delightful soul from times past. Good day, good morrow. I heard whispers that you have a brave spirit from old-fangled times gone by, from 300 years past. Was visiting our gypsy encampment like we are doing in this present day right here on my channel. Is it truly the collective? Is it really you? Who am I reading for? Who are you? I tell you, your ability to remember past life connections is chef's kiss. This is a form of enchantment. And verily thy spirit is magical. So saith I, many have forgotten the old ways. But the soul carries the memories of the old world. Thou art truly a changeling, or a spirit from a fey realm, bringing the wisdom of the past into your modern day. Such a gift. You have the sight to see the world as it was before, with all of its wonder. Incorporating that red fat element. A noble traveler from the 1700s. You must tell the Queen of Hearts to expect a guest of honor. So you think you know the story of the Verde Prato. Once upon a scandal, a secret love affair between a lovely young princess and a fine prince. See, it's that fairy tale right there, and we're clarifying it using the Froud. Yeah, because it's more fun that way. A secret love affair between a lovely young princess and a fine prince. What a rendezvous is being conducted in the strangest ways. They have a long-distance relationship separated by land. So they have been using smexual magic to create a glass tunnel. It's a portal. They created, folding time, this glass conveyance or contraption. They run through this tunnel boldly in their buck birthday suits each and every night before returning to their separate castles each morning at dawn, just exhausted. Good for them. Now the tunnel of glass, that represents the fragility of truth. Truth that we love to hide from others. They didn't want anyone to know what they were doing. Oh well, but the birthday suits represents the vulnerability that enhances love. Now the princess has two troublemaking sisters who are jealous and envious, who discover the princess's love. They figure out what her secret is. And in a fit of envy, disguised as, quote, concern, end quote. Ooh, so these two bitches smash the glass tunnel. Smashed it just as the prince was streaking, leaving him a Newed, N-E-W-E-D, cut and minced to pieces, bleeding for his love, for his princess, wounded. The enchanted glass means his wounds will not heal, and he's really separated from love, and literally wounded, all at the same time, unable to overcome the infection in his veins, plus his life's blood is forever leaking, slowly leaking, one drop at a time, every single day. The princess still the princess still had his father, the king, who put out a request for a healer. Any woman who heals the prince will be his new wife. Then the princess got wind of this gig, so she went into the forest and found a magical plant. She eavesdrops on two ogres who boast about a magical wound healing ointment that they discovered. They magically, something landed on their brains to make this. They didn't know why. So she smears her face with dirt so that no one recognizes her as royalty. She smears the ointment into the prince's festering wounds, and he is cured. But the Bish sisters who betrayed the princess, their sister, and her love, the prince, the town folks burned them alive at the stake. Steak. And now we're tipping into Sweeney Todd territory. Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. The prince and the princess threw quite the party and invited the neighbors in. Here, eat this steak. 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 That's only one part of this grisly story. So, you will see how strange and cruddy and harsh things done to you and a narcissist by your narcissistic titmouse in your neck of the woods in the here and now. And then you take some time to come into the light. You don't let them get your goat, barbecue it, and then invite the neighbors in. So, no, I have to do that first. Hold on. So, don't let your wounds fester, and don't whitewash them. Don't cover them up. Don't sweep them under the carpet. You have to face to heal those wounds. You have to realize you're wounded. You have to face it and address it and be honest with yourself that you need to take care of those wounds, and only you can heal it. Only you have the power to do that. Now, here's the open read. Many subjects. Here we go. I'm going to the technicolor yawn of your blessings I pour over your head. But before I do begin, if you want to support the channel or just say thanks, now's a good time. You can hit the like button. You can subscribe to the channel. You can share this video on your socials, or you can drop a comment with your thoughts, and any and all of that helps the channel big time. But namely, I want you to tickle the bell. You know you want to. And subscribe. It's not like I'm asking you to join a creepy cult. We have fun here. But tickle the bell and hit all notifications around that bell. You make sure to help me. We're growing this channel from the ground up. Permission's not granted to link or to repost this video. This video is for educational and spiritual entertainment value and purposes only. This video doesn't refer to any specific person or persons like those Bish sisters in this fairy tale. Okay? I'm not saying that those Bishes, and I should not refer to those two Bishes in this fairy tale as having NPD or narcissistic traits, but they are Bishes, especially to support an allegation that the maker of this video this morning in this fairy tale oracle believers support a claim that those two Bishes are literally a narcissist or a bully or butt nuts. Butt nut Bishes. And this tarot and fairy oracle reading is for fun, not for fortune telling or predictions. Right? But I do tap into some pretty dank, dark, nasty, cruddy little dark energies there to warn you to use your discernment in your neck of the woods. Now then, this video is created for informational and educational purposes only under the principles of fair use. The goal of this channel is to discuss and analyze and document my playlist. I do a video every day that has true public service announcements using the tarot and fairy oracles, with the tarot and the fairy oracles, the Fraud, and any others I can get my hands on. I've got plenty. And I use fairy tales with those PSAs. The content shared here is based on publicly available information. I researched the feck out of it, but the tarot and fairy oracle reading, that's for your enjoyment. And the PSAs, on 5 Mirror Tarot, that's to encourage thoughtful discussion in the comments and to provide awareness about narcissism in all its forms and manifestations on the earth. So, drawn from original versions of fairy tales, not sanitized on 5 Mirror Tarot, I do the grisly ones that you don't want the children to ever hear, probably. I do that on purpose, get them out of the room. You're supposed to be 18 and older to be here. What we do here, this reveals how these tales illustrate each stage of the alchemic work that our soul family does here every day. Coming here in this safe place, getting yourself a reading, and blessings, right? And it's the alchemical work our soul family does, the iterations required to achieve that goal, enjoying my playlist, using the tarot and the oracles and the Fraud and everything I get my freaking hands on I've got over there for entertainment purposes, to document. Every day I do a video. I will be here for you every day. That's why it's a safe place for you to come. You can count on that. But this for entertainment purposes, to document these tarot enhanced channeled messages. I do a video every day. And I make those with accuracy and sensitivity and respect. And I use fairy tales whose own origins coincide with narcissistic traits, according to Carl Jung. And that's why I use signs and clues and jokes and funny songs related to the apparative phases of using the tarot and every fairy oracle in the land, because I've got them all, to explain to you, collective, how proud I am that you show up for yourself every single day, and then you come in here and you show me a kindness. But I want you to be initiated, going on the path of initiation to being every day more and more who you really are, becoming your soul. Now, here's the open read part. Here's your blessings. Some of you love doing workshops. You love to do workshops, expanding on your knowledge. This is an open read. It's many subjects. It's going to be all over the map, and we don't want to give the YouTube computer apoplectic fits while it tries to figure out things with the algorithm. So, your chosen path and material needs will be taken care of. That's a fact. That's a fact. 7-dimension consciousness, soul body, is a collection of your past and concurrent lifetimes. This is your soul. The 7D is where you gain access to the Akashic record information from every single past life and past life regression. And now your soul must decide if it wants to learn. So it was your soul that sent a soul fragment of itself down here on the earth so it could experience a lower dimension. The only reason you're here is to grow that soul. Beneficial dreams vibration. Peaceful, fulfilling, deep tissue sleep and comfy sleep and being cozy. The choice is yours to discern. This is with your squirrely people. You can either give them the world, or you can take it all away in the blink of an eye. because you've had it. You are not doing it like this anymore. You don't feel like it, so you're not. I don't think you fully realize how magnetic you are right now. Collective. Your higher self must give people a chance. Don't close off until they show you that they're not trustworthy. Not all of them. You'll get rid of one bully or narcissistic. Yeah. And it's amazing. A whole bunch of them will come out of the woodwork. You're being watched by the divine. They want to see if you're going to fall for it. Did you learn? And you did. You can't unsee it. Once you see it the first time, you can see it in others. And you're not going to fall for it again. Spiritual vibration. Spiritual protection is enhanced. Some of you to fall in love with self-love practices. To heal yourself forward. And away from toxicity. Your resistance is weakened by finally breach some share rose-scented treats. That'd be like baklava. Baklava has rose water and orange water. It depends. Leave me a comment. Do you use rose water or do you use orange water in your syrup for your baklava? You make it home. You can take reflection. How are you holding yourself accountable? We need to use this. We just got through Saturn retrograde. Now we got Saturn and Neptune playing patsy fingers. But it's to your advantage, collective. Figure out where you've been, cutting corners or settling for less than you deserve. Quit it. Quit doing that. Finances. This vibe brings money. Money to your business. Powerful vibration. Connected to fire of manifestation vibration. Use this vibe when you want money to come into your home. Ideas that stop arguing. Ideas for celebrating a moment in the sun. Oh, I like that. You seduce an audience with tales of love's privileged test subject to carry out your duty of entertaining and being awesome and being a delight. Because verily thy spirit is magical. You watched your person trying to falsely accuse people of things they didn't do, and you thought that was very tacky. That's some of you at work. And your personal squirrely person learned a lesson about lying to you. I know they do it all the time, but you zapped them the last time they did it. And here is to the independence of your mind. I mean it. Use for spiritual enlightenment to relieve stress and anxiety, to help with being ambiguous, wishy-washy. Don't do that. Wedding vows. Pointing up, that's good news. Congratulations. Toxic misrepresented and said many things without thinking it out, or countless rationalizations to allow themselves to authentically say out loud, can I ask you to forgive me? It's none of their business if you forgive them. That's between you and God, so that you can surrender it to God and have Him get revenge for you, because you're not allowed to. You're a light worker. You'd go backwards. And then I would find you and have to kick your ass. Because I won't put up with you going backwards. Does prosperity for your cover mean a wealth of friends or opportunities or money or food or what? What does prosperity for you cover? Is it just money? Is it a wealth of friends? Is it opportunities? Is it money? Is it food? What? What? Leave me a comment. By a cat's whisker. You scraped by something by a cat's whisker. Phew, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a pew-pew. Added strength physically and mentally to get any situation to simmer the feck down. Protection and jinx removal. Fruits of the earth, abundance and prosperity. Did you ever see abundance? Started a business with someone like a pregnancy or a baby. It seemed like a burden, and produced children with a karmic, some of you. Or you're just dealing with an extremely childish buttnut, butt nut, and they are being dicks. D-I-X. They're being dicks. And you love how your toxic lights up the room. That's you being sarcastic. They hate that when you do their, that's my gig, I'm supposed to do that to you, you're not allowed to do that to me. Oh yeah, you are. Do it. A new way of doing things is a relief. Do it. You know you want to do it. Do it. You're not being mean-spirited, you're stating a fact. You are a butt nut. You are a douchebag. Spiritual purpose. Go on, do what you're supposed to be doing. You love to experience life where there's growth and, of course, there's expansion. That's what we be doing here on my channel. Vision. In spite of toxic ones, you keep attracting change and levels of regeneration into your life and domestic activities, repelling the toxicity. A weak mind, more on physical cowardice of your butt nut. Stay away from them. They're scheming, already trying to cheat you on all levels. Now, anger is a form of communication and information. Like physical pain is negative because it hurts. I'm an energy reader. That's energy. Divine Masculine keeps harassing you instead of doing the self-care work at all. That some of you has got a pretty decent Divine Masculine, but he sometimes gets a wild hair across his behindy hole. His bunghole, that's right. Now, this person's insults were hilarious in hindsight. They really thought they were putting it to you and just I suspect someone's possessed when they that's right, naked witchcraft when they need the exorcise. You think I'm kidding? I feel you have an uncanny ability to make decisions. You stay on your center. You stay comfy with who the feck you are, collective. And you smile like you like it. And you're liking it a lot. Okay, let me get over here. I have a fever, so this is going to be interesting. I have no idea how long this one's going to be. Did I mention the part where I have a fever? So let's... I know I've got the flu. I know I do. I hope you're doing well. I feel like crap. But I love you. What does the divine need to share? What? Oh, hold on. They want me to tap into the angelic realm. Listen, I just kicked the bucket. That's not good. Oh, I feel that. Right there. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart. But your butt nuts, ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. That's just spiritual haters. Going out there and saying that you're not an earth angel, collective. They go out there and spread rumors that you're the devil's handmaiden. And people are like, I know, collective, and you're full of shit. I'm not believing. Stop. It's pathetic what they do. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Justice card for you. Four of Swords. Oh, Empress. Ace of Pentacles. That's you being your most authentic self. The Hermit, your inner wisdom, brings you generational wealth. You expand your soul family. And we got the Sea Storm. Calm amid chaos with your butt nuts. Okay. This indicates being backstabbed and the end of a painful situation because you're not doing it anymore. This is a time of suffering, will soon be over because you're setting boundaries with your butt nut. The old world is gone. The pathway to your new world is yet to be found because you're creating your futures. You've been given permission to do this. They never, if it's platonic, romantic, you marry them, whatever your butt nut was to you, your ex, it was never real love offer. Future faking. Pretty lies. And your justice is that you healed yourself. They ghosted you in your own frickin' house. You were married to them and they ghosted you. You waited for them at the gate to come around and they never, because they're cowards. And they wished, some of them even paid others to do black magic on you or ill intent, thinking that they weren't going to get karma if they paid someone else to do it. And you repelled it. You're thriving. They can't understand why it didn't work. It didn't work because you don't get validation from a butt nut, from a narcissist or a bully, a toxic person. Why? Why would you? You validate yourself from your heart space, not your ego. And you shine. You're not making yourself small to make these butt nuts comfortable in your presence. Feck them. And because you're doing it this way, you're creating generational wealth long after you're gone. You're going to be the auntie that she left us money. We're grateful for Auntie. See? That's expanding on the magic that is your soul, that is your life. You are magical. Who are you? Who am I reading for? Who are you, collective? I want to know. I'm curious. Again, you're the calm. You're a 5D consciousness. Unless you dive into that 3D yuckiness, that's the only way they can't raise their vibration to yours. They have to drag your ass down to their level, and then they can dominate and control you. What crosses the situation? Distorted feminine with bad designs will try to lead you astray. There's no gender in tarot. This could be a man that's just been a whiny little bitch all of a sudden. Faceless ghost and the haunted girl. People around you are acting like experts and are supporting each other in the group mindset. Some of you, this is at work. And they want you to join with them in their petty little gossipy, backstabbing, yucky behaviors in the break room for your own good. So they're going to pull some mean girl crap on you if you don't join the ranks, their weird little clique. Despite your gut feelings telling you don't do this. My nose is itching. I'm sorry. I feel like crap. But she may be enchanting, but do not let her take you down that dark garden path. Okay? Or he. Use your discernment. They're ghost people. They just kind of glom on to others, live for gossip and crap. That's phony. And look, they're trying to lead you in a bad way now. They want you to be destitute, want you to be a toothless old drab, want you to be penniless, to not have anyone in your life, no love, no comfort, no nothing. They don't want you to go get, because see, you're the one that got away, so they don't want you to be with this new person at all. They're pissed. Good. Because you're going to be with that new person. If you don't want to be with anyone at all, you're not going to be with them. You told them, I'd rather be alone than be with you. And you, miss, yours tried to triangulate you, set you up with, make you jealous with that. His little new hot pocket. And you told her, him standing there, you can have him. I don't want him. You can have him. No, I'm not kidding. I'm not being facetious. There's no sarcasm emoji here. You can have him. I don't want him. Boy, was he pissed, miss. Because he won't change. They get you back. Make sure you don't get away if you go. They expected you to go crawling back and you didn't. So he's pissed off about that. Thought, well, I'm going to bring in another person and smoke you or ferret you out so that you'll, destroy my new hot pocket so that I've tricked you into, and then I'll make sure that they beat you down to a little nub and wear you down to a little nub and you will never escape again. Do not go back. For any reason. Basis. You come across as open and friendly. Relax. Be your own true self. To your own self be true. The ghost of the pumpkin patch. You see the abundance all around you. And the need to appreciate that while you're still alive and kicking. They're not waiting for you to cross over to get busy living your afterlife. You're going to be successful in this one. And because you can see thriving, and they know that you are better off without them. This is what they had you trapped in, that dismal landscape. And nope. Look, you've got growth on your trees. That's a dead tree. Like a little depressed Grim Reaper out there with a little monkey thing. Little demonic monkey thing. You've healed yourself from these jokers, karmic clowns. This is the connection. This is you treating yourself real well if it's just you. But if you have a real live lover, woo, count your blessings. Count your blessings. Faces. Over the next 2 weeks, let nature work it out. Take your time. Let everything, every situation, unfurl in its own way, in its own good timing. Relationships and situations based on ego-centered toxic concepts, certainly. That's way too many toxic energies. That's too much. Say, they didn't even offer you in the beginning, didn't offer you a real offer of love. They can't commit. Dead fish in a cup. And you knew it after what went. They wouldn't really give me a dead fish. No, Kim. Yes. The sun means you're not fooling yourself. You're not sugarcoating it. Which is what the fraud, the fixer, Don't sugarcoat it. You're stating a fact that they're awful, 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 awful narcissistic. In the tarot, the way I heard it, King of Swords reversed is a feckin' Nero, Caligula, Tiberius, Schnittler form of maladaptive narcissist. I'm not a doctor. I'm doing a tarot card reading. You see through it. You're able to go fresh start. Use your discernment. Walk away. You don't need this. You're able to stand your own. That new beginning with that 7 of Wands is the 8 of Wands, or things you're able to stand your ground. It comes together so fast your head spins. You also are forging the arrows of love in a strong way. Queen of Pentacles, and being able to, in your wisdom, keep your butt on the throne. Why don't we start there? And see her holding, knowing her value, knowing her self-worth, that her being her most authentic self, she's able to attract to her what she needs to create her futures the way she wants, by telling her truth and speaking her truth to success. The rest of alchemy, to release your power, to move forward. Take your power back from those feckless people. What crowns you? The feminine for far too long has been disassociated from rage and anger. Why? Because we're called bitches. A man does it, he's manly, but if we do it, we're bitches. By allowing being called and labeled being a bitch to silence us. If women, W-I-M-M-I-N, women can't embody the fiery emotion of anger, it oftentimes will manifest as festering, or worse. The feminine resorts to subversive, manipulative ways. She becomes narcissistic. After hurting you, a toxic person claims all the while that they love you. That's not love. That's not love. That's control. That's obsession. You are a possession. You are a block of wood. You're not a human being that has needs to be met or an emotional state to be cured. This crap leaves you anxious and frustrated. Death and the Maiden. You have no defenses against someone who drains you, because they keep drawing you into drama. Now, some of you, this is your children. Others of you, this is a family member, a co-worker. Yeah. Someone in your soul family, your extended family. And you're not doing it. You keep staying mentally and emotionally balanced and physically fit. And you keep leveling up so that they can't knock you off your square. When they think they're gonna, you level up again and they miss. They can't pull it off. Some of them are spying on you. Some of them are unleashing gang stalkers on you. They're flying monkey on you. Some of those flying monkeys turn out to be your friends and family members because they're that good at manipulation. See, they've done something. Acting like they're concerned about you. Quote, concerned, end quote. And these people are going, we're not worried about collective because collective knows what collective is doing, and you making up this crap about collective isn't going to fly. We're not having it. It's an invasion. It's boundaries violated. It's dominance. They're being told to piss off. That's not what's going on with collective. You're full of shit. Quit saying this stuff. Quit saying these repulsive things about collective. definitely in your future. The angels are channeling messages to you, and their song is pushed out into the world. Energy's channeled, some of it's through songs, to become talents and powers for you. They're stifled, they're bored, and they're stuck, and they keep seeing you level up, and you get more and more goodies and blessings. And how come Collective gets all these blessings and I never get blessed? Because Collective knows how to count Collective's blessings and get more blessings. You never count your blessings, because then you couldn't get pity out of people. So, keeping to the spirit of the law sometimes means breaking the letter or color of the law. And that is how things change. That's karmic law. They're not living in your head rent-free, and this is pissing them off. But I've lost my power to be living rent-free in Collective's head. That's right. You won that battle, now you're going to win the war. They've beaten the chicken snot out of them. And you go on in your self-love practices and kick in the law of attraction and keep going and going and going and going. And they don't get to partake in the blessings with you anymore. That teat has dried up. The fact that you cut them out, the divine wasn't going to give you some of these blessings until you cut that person out. Because they know you would just keep giving them your... So some of your blessings were not coming in because of your butt nut. Well, you changed that. It didn't serve you. You tore out these ways of coddling your butt nuts. And the message was to take care of yourself, to kick in the law of attraction, to validate yourself. They don't know how to validate themselves. So they're stuck. They're stuck. You're not. You're in consistent, perpetual motion. Yeah. Important doors are opening to opportunities for you right now. And your sensuality is beautiful. You walk through these opportunities to grow forward in abundance. And the sewer mermaid says that you are. Your sensuality, your vibe. They call you mellow yellow. Your sensuality is beautiful. Ow. Yeah. You have majesty over ability to fulfill other people's needs, fulfills your needs to make them happy and see them happy, you're happy. Traveling, you're going to go traveling. Some of you from choppy waters to smoother sailing to get through this period of rough patch or difficulties. Then you go on to your cup is filled to overflowing. Because you deserve that. Because you surrendered. Told you it's none of their business. You forgave them. That's between you and spirit. It's none of their business. And that's how you defeated them. And you got to sit there and watch them get karma. But you didn't gloat. Because you're my beautiful little earth angel. You're my light workers. You're my bright light. Which one is it? Wing set. This one. Okay. You teach your person the darkness doesn't need to be feared. That's a good person or a child. Or a friend, not your butt nut. You must be courageous and take action on what reality-based issues are going on and you stay honest with yourself. Completely honest with yourself. You have a decision to make. And then you go forward and you do it. You're not going to let them sabotage you, but you're not going to sabotage yourself. You're not going to get in line with these a-holes that are always doing stuff. You're not going to get in line so you can beat up on yourself too. No, you're taking charge. Just look at this. Look at your ability to communicate, to ride in and swiftly, mercurial energy, because it makes your ships are coming in. Ooh. Being able to take action to fulfillment, to getting those goals. You see clearly using your clairvoyance. Oh, my. We're almost there. You need to enjoy being just your true self, whoever that is. You need to just keep being real. You have one job. You've closed down this toxic cycle with these decades of it. You said 2026, you're not doing it anymore. You're not. See, you put the kibosh on there, shady, lying, cheating, stealing, scheming, and the connection, the way you taking care of yourself, you have attracted on all levels the love that you deserve. All levels. Even physical love and opportunities to shine. You will never dim your light for others. That's their problem. It's not your responsibility anymore. See, you won this. You win, and they got that. I'll hit you in the head with that stick. I won the battles. I won the war. And you're able to manifest a full culmination without baking any negativity into it. Messages of new beginning, new starts, new contracts, new blood, new money, new traffic to your business. Why? You painting the town red. Happy to be your true self. Pleased about it. Communicate. Grant yourself some lovely moments of luxury and of pampering. Embellishing on your life and making it prettier. Because everything is in alignment. The divine, your angels and ancestors are pouring all of this into alignment. And you graduate. Congratulations, you graduated. And God says, thank you. Spirit says, thank you. They're so happy on the other side. They are celebrating you on the other side, the divine that you serve. I mean, really celebrating. God has set a table for you full of blessings that your butt nut's not going to get a scrap from that table. No, they get not a thing. They better have appreciated. Because you say what you mean and mean what you say, and you take action to do those things. I don't care what gender you are, you're doing it. And it's time for a refreshing treat. Pamper yourself. The way that you're talking to yourself is beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, collective. And I thank you for creating a magical space with me. I know I went a little bit long, but I thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable and goofy. And I thank you for listening to me and for holding this lovely, lovely space for me every day. I really appreciate it. You helping me grow this channel from the ground up, from scratch. Like we're making homemade croissants or we're baking biscuits that are delightful and melt in your mouth. And you, the viewer, you're the one. You made me so damn happy. is making all of this wonderment happen for me every day. You're helping me to grow. I learn a lot from you, and I can't wait. I really appreciate you for being with me in this moment, but I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait. Who are you? Who am I reading for? You're marvelous. You are a delight to me. I get to do it all again. What a wonderful thing in the next reading. And I love you guys so, so much. And I am so, so grateful for you. And don't you worry, I'll be back tomorrow. Even if I feel crappy, I will be back here for you because I love you. I send all my love to you. And I want you to go out there and have a really great day.